to you, yeah. And all you got to do is not answer my calls when I'm trying to get through. To keep me wondering why. And all I can do is sigh. I just want you to take it. Say I wish that I could be with you tonight. You give me butterflies inside, inside. All I got to say is that I must be dreaming, can't be real. You're not here with me.
Happy Sunday.
I can feel you near to me.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
I can rescue, let you taste us so blissful. Listen, I would give anything.
What's up, what's up? Hi, happy Sunday. Come on in here. What y'all been doing? How was your weekend? How was your Saturday? Kaylin, get this stuff at the door. What's up, what's up? Tap the screen and share the live. Tap the screen and share the live. What y'all been doing? What have y'all been doing? What y'all do yesterday? I did nothing. Well, I worked. I worked on a new business. So, the new business, the new supplement line will be launching this week. By the end of the week. Well, fantastic. So, there's a big 20% site-wide sale on all of the products on CE Organics right now. So go load up on the CE Organics products because the new product line is not going to be the same as the old product line. It's just more products. Okay? We got new products to add to the line. And the new product line is called Selfish Supplements. Okay? I don't understand why my glasses. There we go. You'll be 50 years young in 2 days. Fantastic. You made it. The odds were not in your favor. But you did it, sir. Congratulations. Look at you being 50 and black. Wait, are you black? Happy birthday in advance. So tap the screen and share the live. And type your blood type in the comments. And if you are new to me, if you've never seen me on your For You page before, I am Mama Trey, and I teach you how to eat according to your blood type in order to reverse any ailments you may be suffering from. Okay? So if you're dealing with an ailment right now, type it in the comments, and let's see if we can get to the bottom of it. Because you know, your doctor ain't gonna get to the bottom of it. He's just gonna give you some drugs, send you on your way. Okay? Either you want to solve your problem or you want to just maintain your problem. If you're just on a bunch of drugs, you're literally maintaining your disease. It's not going to improve. It's not going to go away. It's not going to reverse itself. You're just going to maintain it. That's what drugs do. They maintain the disease in your body. Okay? So either you want to get off these drugs and live a drug-free life and maintain your health with the proper foods, or you don't. I mean, that's the bottom line. That's the truth. Ain't nobody gonna tell you the truth but me. So if you are blood type O, raise your hand. We're gonna go over all 4 of the blood types, and I'm gonna talk to you about what ailments are you susceptible to being that blood type, what ailments are common amongst your blood type, and what foods trigger those ailments and what foods can reverse them. Okay? So we're going to start with O because O is the majority of Americans. Only by a little bit though. Okay? Blood type O makes up 44% of the US population, and blood type A makes up 42%. Okay? So here are the ailments that you guys are prone to as a blood type O. Insulin resistance. A lot of people don't know what insulin resistance is. Insulin resistance, in layman's terms, means that you have triggered insulin so many times by eating a bunch of carbohydrates that your red blood cells are tired of your shit. And because your red blood cells are tired of your shit, it's no longer allowing the insulin to come into your red blood cells. When that happens, it causes your arteries and your veins to constrict. So now, because your red blood cells are tired of your bullshit, your arteries and veins are constricting, and that puts pressure on your heart. And that is what is sending your blood pressure up. How many of you blood type O's have high blood pressure? Tap the screen and share the live while you're here, okay? How many of you blood type O's have high blood pressure? That's another thing that's very common amongst blood type O's. What's up, sis? What's up? How many of y'all got high blood pressure? Put it in the comments. Okay? If you have high blood pressure as a blood type O, it's because you're eating carbohydrates. If you have high blood pressure at any blood type, it's because you're eating carbohydrates. The majority of people that have high blood pressure have insulin resistance. And it comes from you eating a bunch of processed foods and a bunch of carbohydrates that your body cannot tolerate. I'm feeling fantastic today. How are you feeling? Fan-freaking-tastic. So another thing that is very common to blood type O's is intestinal dysbiosis. Hi, Miss Vicky. How you doing? Another thing is intestinal amazing. I love to hear that. So intestinal dysbiosis is bad bacteria in your gut. What you need to understand is the human body is made up of mostly bacteria. You are a host for trillions of bacteria that just lives in your body and lives off the food that you eat. Okay? When you are not feeding that bacteria what it likes to eat and what makes it happy, it now turns against you. It starts creating diseases in your body. So some of the common ailments that come from you having bad bacteria, okay, is alopecia, endometriosis, IBS, IBD, acne, psoriasis, rosacea, dermatitis, eczema. All your skin issues come from bad bacteria in your gut. Also COPD, depression, anxiety, H. pylori, certain cancers. All of us have bad bacteria in our gut. And some of those ailments that you're dealing with every day comes from having that bad bacteria. We cannot get rid of bacteria in our body because it makes up the human body. It is what it is. The only thing we can do is try to make that bacteria happy. And that is feeding it what it likes to eat. Okay? So the more happy bacteria you have, the healthier you're going to be. Another thing that you guys deal with is thyroid issues. How many of you have thyroid issues? Put in the comments if you have thyroid issues. That's something that's very common. No, I'm fine. Thank you. So, having a thyroid problem also comes from bad bacteria in your gut. Okay? The bad bacteria in your gut is making your immune system attack your thyroid. And then inflammation and anemia. So if you have any of these things, put it in the comments. Okay? Bad bacteria, ma'am. The thyroid is extremely important. Okay? It secretes 3 very important hormones. One of the hormones even controls the temperature of your body. Okay? So you walking around without a thyroid means you are never going to be able to control the temperature of your body ever again in your life. Okay? It's from Candida. Candida comes from bad bacteria in your gut. When you have an overabundance of Candida, which is yeast, in your body, it causes your immune system to attack your thyroid. So something you guys need to know before I start getting into this food, you're going to become a little bit emotional. And I know that you are wondering, how am I going to become emotional? She's just talking about food. But when I start talking about your favorite foods, you're going to become defensive. I just want you to know that in advance. Okay? So the first thing that is a major problem for blood type O is wheat. Anything that has wheat, anything made out of wheat. Y'all are never, ever supposed to consume wheat products. The bottom line is, for blood type O, y'all are not supposed to be eating carbs at all. You're not supposed to be eating anything that's going to turn into sugar in your body. So carbs, starches, a bunch of fruits. Y'all, that's not your life. I'm just going to make it real plain for y'all. Okay? That's not your life. That's not your life. That's not your lifestyle. And if you're dealing with any ailments, it's because you're not eating correctly. Okay? Tap the screen. Wheat is diabolical to your body. The number one thing that it does is it triggers a violent inflammation in your intestines. When something triggers an inflammation in your intestines, it's going to make all of your organs swell. The body only has two defense mechanisms: swelling and mucus. Okay? So if your body feels threatened, it's going to protect itself by swelling. So anytime you eat anything that has wheat in it, it makes your body believe it's being attacked. So the only way it can protect itself is to become inflamed. So are the person causing your inflammation. Hi Joni. The number two thing that wheat does is it changes, literally converts your happy hormones, dopamine and serotonin, into anger and aggression hormones, which is norepinephrine and noradrenaline. Okay? You could be feeling perfectly fine and go and eat a pizza or a sandwich, and next thing you know, you're feeling anxiety, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling angry, and you don't know why. Wheat. The number three thing that wheat does in your body is it blocks your body from absorbing minerals and nutrients from other foods. So now you're walking around with mineral deficiencies. And mineral deficiencies is at the root of mental illness. So your ADHD and your hyperactivity and your bipolarism and schizophrenia, and even your drug abuse and alcohol abuse. There are other things that are brought on by mineral deficiencies, like your bone demineralization, meaning your body is sucking minerals out of your bones because it's not getting it from your food. Strokes, heart attacks. Okay? So mineral deficiencies are coming from your body not being able to absorb the minerals from your food. What is blocking that? Wheat-based products. The fourth thing that it does is it literally brings your metabolism to a screeching halt. How many of y'all just have a slow and sluggish metabolism? You wake up tired. You just tired all day. You need caffeinated drinks just to make it through the day. That's because you're eating wheat. Our metabolism is run by hormones. Okay? So when you're eating wheat, it literally interferes with those hormones doing what they're designed to do, which is to convert your food into energy. So now when you're eating wheat, it's going to convert your food into sugar and store it as fat in your body. So the number one thing you should let go of if you are a blood type O and a blood type B is wheat. Okay? The number two thing you should let go of is corn. Corn is another horrible thing for our body. And I'm not just talking about corn on the cob. I'm talking about high fructose corn syrup, regular corn syrup, corn starch, corn oil. Corn is in pretty much everything that y'all have in y'all house. Because you're not thinking about it like all these different corn derivatives. Okay? So just about every sweet thing that you have in your house has corn syrup in it. Every thick thing that you have in your house has cornstarch in it. But here's the most diabolical thing. White distilled vinegar is made from corn. Did y'all know that? White distilled vinegar is made from corn. White distilled vinegar is in every condiment in your house. Ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, barbecue sauce, hot sauce, all your salad dressings. Why y'all think we have such an epidemic? Why y'all think we have such an epidemic of diabetes in this country? Because corn is in everything. What does corn do in the body? Corn stops your body from making insulin. Stops it. Your body does not have the ability to make insulin when you are eating a bunch of corn products. You just had a slice of pizza? Okay. So, here are all the things you need to let go of if you are a blood type O in the wheat and corn categories. Okay, this is what's on your foods list. Go get your foods list. Click the link on my bio. All of this is in the avoids list. Barley, cornflakes, cornmeal, hominy, polenta, all corn grains. That includes popcorn, grits. You got to remember what? How are you going to remember everything that I'm telling you? I'm telling you 100,000 different things. Go get your foods list so you don't have to remember nothing. Y'all don't even remember phone numbers. How are you going to remember all this? Cream of wheat, Amir, Familia, Farina, Farro, gluten flour, graham flour, grape nuts, grits, kamut, lentil flour, dal, mastigum, papadum, puff wheat, 7 grain, shredded wheat, sorghum, wheat bran, wheat germ, bulgur wheat, durum wheat, semolina wheat. Semolina wheat is all of your pasta. Your macaroni, your fettuccine, your spaghetti, even your ramen noodles are made from semolina wheat. You want to know why you're depressed? How many of y'all are clinically depressed? 50% of all Americans is clinically depressed. 50%. Clinically. Half of y'all ain't even going to the doctor to get diagnosed as clinically depressed. You're just depressed. And you don't know why. Well, every day you're starting your day with breakfast food, which is mostly wheat. Then at lunch you're eating lunch foods, which is mostly wheat. Then at dinner you're eating convenient fast foods, which is mostly wheat. Now you want to know why you're depressed. That's why. Then you got couscous, whole grain wheat, whole wheat flour, white flour, sprouted wheat. All of that is wheat. All of your processed foods have wheat in it, even your processed meats. So if you go to Costco and you get a bag of beef meatballs, look at the ingredients. Not only are you going to see wheat, but you're going to see soy as well, which blood type O can never have. Then if you're eating out at any restaurant, you're having wheat, you're having soy, okay? The number 3 thing you should never ever eat again as a blood type O is dairy foods. Dairy is extremely dangerous for blood type O's and blood type A. That makes up 86% of the U.S. population. 86% of the U.S. population is never to ever have dairy food. Tap the screen and share the live. There's somebody on your friends list that needs to hear this information. You could be saving a life today. How many of y'all eat dairy foods? How many of y'all eat dairy foods? And what's so interesting is every time y'all eat dairy food, your body is telling you, I cannot process this. Either you're going to break out, you're going to have a bunch of mucus, you're going to have a bunch of gas, you got the bubble guts. You already know you're not supposed to be eating no dairy. Right? Your body is telling you that. You wonder why your skin is bad. So, if you're dealing with high blood pressure, all the stuff that I'm telling you right now is why your blood pressure is high. Wheat, corn, dairy. Your blood pressure is high because of dairy. Because when you eat dairy, it immediately triggers inflammation in your body. Immediately. Okay? That inflammation is leading you to your insulin resistance. Your insulin resistance is constricting your arteries and your veins and putting pressure on your heart, and that's what sends your blood pressure up. Is edamame okay for who, Libby? I don't know anything about you, ma'am. Edamame is not okay for everybody. It's okay for specific groups. Here are the other things that are at the root of your high blood pressure. Kidney beans, lentils, bacon. Navy beans, potatoes. Let's just stop here at the potatoes because this is where everybody loses their shit. Let's just stop here at the potatoes for a second. Let me let y'all marinate on this. Potatoes are extremely dangerous to everyone. No one should be eating fucking potatoes. Nobody. Number one, they're nightshade vegetables. Nightshade vegetables have their own built-in protection. They have their own built-in defense mechanism. So whenever, remember, these are living things. Vegetables are living things. Okay? Everything on earth has a built-in defense mechanism to help them to survive. So when you're eating nightshade vegetables, which is potatoes, tomatoes, bell peppers, okra, sorrel, eggplant, tobacco, all of those are nightshades. Nightshade vegetables have their own built-in insecticide. So whenever they feel threatened, and nothing threatens them more than someone trying to eat them, they release a toxin into your body. That toxin makes your body feel threatened. Now your body is immediately going to swell. Not only that, potatoes are extremely hard on your kidneys because they're a starchy root vegetable, which is hard for you to digest. Then they're full of potassium, which again is going to affect your kidneys. How many of y'all got kidney problems? Black people are the number one people that have kidney problems. I bet you $1 to a dime y'all eating potatoes 2-3 times a week. While y'all on dialysis, between your high blood pressure medication and your love of potatoes, what you think's gonna happen? It's just a matter of time. So you want to know why your blood pressure's high? Because you eating potatoes. Also, y'all are not supposed to be eating no tomatoes. Again, another nightshade vegetable. It immediately triggers inflammation in your body, and that's what's also contributing to your high blood pressure. What else? Corn oil, food additives, guar gum, and carrageenan. Guar gum is in your almond milk. Okra is on the what? Beneficial list? Let me tell y'all something about the beneficial list. The beneficial list is written for people that are perfectly healthy. Your beneficial list is written for people that are perfectly healthy. Now, if you're dealing with high blood pressure and inflammation, why would you eat something, even if it's on your beneficial list, that is going to give you inflammation? This is the common sense portion of this entire lifestyle, okay? Every single one of us has a different body. Every single one of us has our own issues. You know your body better than anybody walking this earth, okay? You know what your body is going through. So if you're dealing with inflammation, why would you eat something that's going to inflame you? I'll wait. Why now? This is why I tell y'all don't go out and just get this book and just be doing it. That's why y'all be fucking up. Y'all ain't reversed no diseases. Y'all ain't lost none of that inflammation because you're eating the neutral foods. You're eating everything on your beneficial list, and that's not how you should do this thing. This is why I come on here and explain to y'all how you should do it. Okay? Only you know what you're dealing with. Okay? You should be eating according to you and your problems. Not the next blood type O. Not that blood type O. Not that blood type O. You. Okay? So if you know that I'm dealing with this, I'm dealing with that, my blood pressure's high, this is happening, then you should be looking at your beneficial list and only eating the things that are going to benefit you as an individual person. Not all the O's who are dealing with their own issues or are perfectly healthy. When I went into this, I was dealing with extreme inflammation. So I immediately avoided all the things that were going to inflame me. Okay? Period. I know that nightshade vegetables cause instant inflammation. So this is how you should do it. Get your foods list and then go look on Google for nightshade vegetables. Look at both lists. Oh, that's a nightshade vegetable even though it's on my beneficial list. That's a nightshade vegetable even though it's on my beneficial list. Avoid that shit. You're trying to not be inflamed. So why would you eat something that's going to do the opposite of what you're trying to do? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Because y'all sitting here like y'all not saying nothing. Does that make sense? It is your responsibility to fix your body. No one is coming to rescue you. Okay? No one. You have to save yourself. But you're going to have to employ some common sense. Okay? This information was written for weight loss. The way we use it is to cure our bodies from disease. Okay? Every single disease that you have in your body came from the foods that you're eating every day. Okay? Go Google it. What is a nightshade vegetable? Again, a nightshade vegetable is a vegetable that has its own built-in protection. Meaning, if it feels threatened, like something is trying to eat it, it's going to emit a phytotoxin that immediately swells your body. Because now your body only reacts to the lectins in food. Your body reacts to a threat. Okay? So whenever, let me take it back even further. Break this thing all the way down. As humans, our blood is genetically linked to our digestive system. Okay? So it is our blood that dictates what is going to digest in our body. Okay? All 4 blood types have a totally different gut microbiome. O's blood type microbiome is the complete opposite of A's microbiome. We're not supposed to be eating the same foods. Okay? So what benefits this blood type is going to be detrimental to that blood type. So our bodies react to the lectins in foods. All whole foods have lectins. Lectins are just little small proteins. So your body identifies everything that goes into it by the lectins in it. Those lectins come in contact with your blood and then a chemical reaction happens. Either that reaction is going to be positive or it's going to be negative. If it's negative, the only 2 defense mechanisms your body has is inflammation and mucus. So when your body feels like it's being attacked by a virus or a fungi or a bad bacteria, it's going to swell and produce mucus. It has no other way to defend itself. So you are the person that is causing your body to swell because of your food choices. Google nightshade vegetables. You got a $500 to $1,700 phone in your hand right now. Why y'all not Googling shit? I already done listed the nightshade vegetables. If you didn't get it then, go look it up. So, all the things that are at the root of your high blood pressure and your insulin resistance is wheat, corn, dairy. kidney beans, lentils, bacon, navy beans, potatoes, tomatoes, corn oil, food additives, guar gum, and carrageenan. Guar gum is in your almond milk. Your almond milk is causing you to have high blood pressure. And then peanut oil. Most of the places that you guys eat fried foods from fry their foods in peanut oil. So you want to know what's triggering. Okay? Great. I said nightshade vegetables. I didn't say nightshade fruit. So, what is creating what's creating bad bacteria in your gut? The human body is mostly bacteria. We have trillions of bacteria in our body. There's never going to be a time, okay? Never going to be a time in your life that you're going to rid your body of bacteria. It's impossible, okay? So the only thing we can do is to be friends with the bacteria that lives in this body with us. Feed it what it likes, because when you're feeding it what it doesn't like, that's going to be the start of ailments and diseases, okay? So what creates bad bacteria in your body as a blood type O? And that bad bacteria is at the root of your endometriosis. If you have any of these ailments, put it in the comments. Endometriosis, alopecia, IBS, IBD, H. pylori, E. coli, staph, all of your skin issues, acne, rosacea, dermatitis, psoriasis, plaque psoriasis, eczema, stomach cancer, COPD, yeast infections, urinary tract infections, viral infections, bacterial infections, candida, an overgrowth of yeast, and thyroid problems. Put it in the comments if you have any of those things. All of those things come from having bad bacteria in your gut. Every last one of them. So, what is creating the bad bacteria in your gut? Dairy foods. Cow's milk dairy products. Corn, again. Potatoes, again. Rhubarb and oranges. Oranges and orange juice creates bad bacteria in everyone's gut. How would you like to know that your endometriosis came from your love of oranges and orange juice? How would you like to know that that acne that you can't get rid of comes from your love of cheese? You cannot have dairy, ma'am. It doesn't matter if it's processed, pasteurized, unprocessed, or cultured. You cannot have dairy. Yeah, because I got that new iPad and put it on 5G instead of Wi-Fi. Blood type O and blood type A can never have dairy. Y'all are so busy trying to outwit your body, and I don't care if you live to be 1,000 years old and go to every university in the planet, you're never going to be smarter than your body. So you playing Russian roulette with your body because you just cannot give up dairy foods, it's not worth it. I haven't had one meal, and I've traveled the world, that was worth being sick over or inflamed over or dying for. Not one. But y'all be so busy trying to be smarter than your body, and you'll never be. The best thing you can do is to go along with the flow of your body. You are literally in a whole relationship with your body, and you're the asshole. Y'all be the first ones talking about who is this, that, and the other. You're the asshole. You treat yourself like shit. You want to know why you have shitty relationships? Because you have a shitty relationship with yourself. How you gonna have a good relationship with other people and a bad relationship with yourself? It doesn't work that way. Who's on the steps? creeping up the steps like that, Fats? Come here. Why were you creeping up the steps like that? What you been doing? You look like you've been on the street fighting. You been fighting people? That's you. Fats is barking at himself on camera. Fats gets crazier by the day. Who the fuck is that? Who is that? That was you. He done ran off. Who the fuck was that on camera with my mom? Fat Daddy. That was you, my friend. Oh, that's what I look like? Don't y'all wonder what dogs think they look like? He just cracks me up. So, listen. This bad bacteria, y'all have been lied to. All of these. Let's just take Greek yogurt as an example. There are so many people walking around right now thinking that their good gut health is going to come from Greek yogurts. Why? Because of marketing and advertising. They created Activia. And then they made these commercials with Jamie Lee Curtis telling you that, oh, all you got to do is eat this yogurt and you're going to have this great gut bacteria. Literally, you have the opposite. It is jacking you up worse. Remember that? Jamie Lee Curtis eating all that damn yogurt, and I guarantee you she was a blood type O. No, ma'am. Blood type O and blood type A can never have dairy. Okay? The main reason, the scientific reason that blood type O can never have dairy is because you don't have any sugar on your red blood cells. Okay? Antigens are just little sugars on your red blood cells. Antigens is what determines what our blood type is. Okay? O has no antigens. That's why blood type O can donate blood to all the other blood types, because you don't have any antigens that will interfere with giving blood or donating blood. Antigens are just little sugars, so you don't have any sugar on your blood. That's why y'all are not supposed to be eating any foods that convert to sugar in your body. Okay? Blood type A has the A antigen. Again, no sugar. Blood type B and AB, it's the B antigen that is a sugar that is the same sugar that's in cow's milk. So blood type B and blood type AB can have certain cultured dairy products, not the pasteurized crap that you have at the grocery store. None of that stuff is healthy. Okay? Most dairy is just sugar. And that's what a lot of y'all don't realize. The lactose that is in milk, the lactose that is in all dairy products is sugar. So even if you're eating lactose, or I'm lactose intolerant, sweetheart, that just means you're sugar intolerant. You're sugar intolerant. Because lactose is sugar. Do antigens neutralize sugar? No. They don't do none of that. The only thing for B is that we have the antigen that is on our blood is the same antigen that's in cow's milk. That's why we can tolerate certain dairy products. O's, exactly. So then they come out with Lactaid. And then they tell everybody, oh, you're getting lactose-free milk. And y'all just assume that that meant dairy-free. You're still eating dairy. And y'all cannot have no dairy because it creates a bunch of bad bacteria. Okay? So let's talk about leaky gut. Leaky gut is when you have eaten certain foods so much that it makes your intestines soft. So soft that now food particles are leaking out of your intestines and into your gut. You got food particles just swimming around. Okay? So, what causes that to happen? Soft. Tomatoes. Corn. Again. That's 3 categories that corn is in. Okay? Y'all cannot have nothing that has corn in it. That is high fructose corn syrup, regular corn syrup, corn starch, corn oil. White distilled vinegar is made from corn. Okay? Also, dairy foods, again. Vinegar, again. And then coffee. Coffee is another one. Coffee stops collagen production in your body. When you drink coffee, it stops your body's ability to make collagen. So now you see collagen ads everywhere. That's the new hot thing. Oh, get some collagen and put it in your coffee. The reason that they invent all these products is because they know what these foods do in our body. They know that. Okay? So not only is coffee giving you leaky gut, but it's also taking away your body's ability to have healthy skin, hair, and nails. Also, the cartilage between your joints and your bones comes from collagen. Okay? So let's talk about this thyroid issue that y'all have. How many of y'all got thyroid problems? Overactive, underactive, nodules, all of that. Fried chicken, question mark. That's not a question. I don't understand the question. What's the question? Your thyroid problems are coming again from you eating foods that create bad bacteria in your gut. So again, dairy, corn, potatoes, rhubarb, oranges, and orange juice. But also there are 4 vegetables that create non-blood type friendly bacteria in your gut that causes your immune system to attack your thyroid. Those vegetables are Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, mustard greens, and cabbage. Blood type O is never supposed to eat any of these vegetables from the Brassica family of vegetables. Never. It's just making a crazy amount of bad bacteria that makes your immune system believe your thyroid doesn't belong in your body. So now your own immune system is attacking an organ in your body because of the food you're eating. And if you have a slow and sluggish metabolism, it's because you're eating wheat, kidney beans, and navy beans. How many of y'all got slow, sluggish metabolism? Our metabolisms are run by hormones. Those hormones convert food into energy. But when you're eating wheat, kidney beans, and navy beans, it causes those hormones to turn food into sugar and store it as fat. So let's turn it around for blood type O. How do we reverse these ailments? Okay? First and foremost, let's deal with this inflammation, because this inflammation, I'm glad. This inflammation is what is leading to your insulin resistance, and that insulin resistance is what's raising your blood pressure. So we got to get a handle on that. First things first, let's get some high omega-3 fish in your body. The fish that benefit you as a blood type O that has the most omega-3s is cod, halibut, red snapper, and trout. I'm sorry, because there's always somebody on every live, but what about salmon? Salmon does not benefit blood type O at all. Okay? What other foods are anti-inflammatory? Walnuts, hazelnuts, flaxseed oil, parsnips, peas, and pineapple. Try to get pineapple and pineapple juice into your body every day as a blood type O, because it's anti-inflammatory. Okay? So if you want to get yourself off of blood pressure meds and start regulating your blood pressure just from your food, okay? I'm reading your foods list. Get pineapple. Eat walnuts. Add walnuts to your diet every day. Just eat a handful of walnuts every day. And if you're craving carbohydrates, what you guys need to do is get rid of the parasites in your intestines. Most of you guys crave sweets. How many of y'all crave sweets? Put in the comments. How many of y'all crave sweets? Put in the comments. The reason that you're craving carbohydrates is because you have parasites. Parasites love sweets. They love carbs. They love anything that's going to turn into sugar. Okay? The way to eject parasites from your gut is to start eating pumpkin. Okay? The most convenient way to get pumpkin into your body is pumpkin seeds. Eat you a handful of pumpkin seeds every day. Okay? I eat walnuts every day. I have a bag of walnuts that sit on my dresser, and before I go to bed every night, I eat a handful of walnuts. Okay? What is going to create good bacteria in your gut? Remember, in order for you to have, what we need to understand is our gut is the first brain of the body. Okay? The reason that we were never taught the importance of our gut health is because they knew we would have been side-eyeing food a long time ago. We would have been way more discriminatory of food than we are today. Okay? Because if you knew that every single thing that you ate affected your hormones, affected your mood, affected your sleep, affected everything in your body, you would be very careful about what you put in your body. They've never wanted us to know that. Okay? It is our gut that pretty much runs everything. 70% of our body's overall immune system is in our gut. Most of our hormones are housed in our gut. Okay? So, again, the body has trillions of bacteria. That bacteria has different processes in the body. Hundreds of different strains of bacteria. So what food does your bacteria love to eat as a blood type O? Onions. Eggs, question mark, is not a question, ma'am. Just because y'all put a question mark behind a word doesn't make it a question. Okay? I don't know what you're asking. Your body's bacteria loves to eat onions, string beans, broccoli, escarole, chicory, Swiss chard, and kale. Y'all should not be, listen, eggs are high in estrogen. Okay? If you are a person that is dealing with an autoimmune disease, any type of autoimmune disease, you should be making sure you do not eat foods that raise your estrogen. Autoimmune diseases feed on estrogen. Eggs are high in estrogen. Why? Because chickens are high in estrogen. Period. So I would be very careful about eating whole eggs. Okay? Again, everyone has their own illnesses or things that they're struggling with. Only you will know if that's what you're dealing with. Fine, egg whites don't have any nutrition. That's fine. If you're so addicted to eggs, do your thing. So listen, what is going to completely change your life as a blood type O? What is going to just turn it around? Okay? Speed up your metabolism, raise your dopamine and your serotonin, give you all day energy, give you the best sleep of your life, improve your skin, build muscle. Red meat. Blood type O was always supposed to be eating red meat. You were never supposed to be eating chicken. You were never supposed to be eating pork. You were always supposed to be eating red meat. Period, point blank. You were never supposed to be eating no carbohydrates. You were supposed to be eating some damn red meat. Yes, you are a carnivore. I did not say do the carnivore diet. Nobody should be doing the carnivore diet. You should be eating according to your blood type. Because when I see all these videos of these people with these carnivore diets, and I'm seeing them eat a bunch of cheese and a bunch of eggs and a bunch of pork and a bunch of chicken, and I'm just like, so y'all just must be obviously concerned just about weight only. Okay? Y'all are not supposed to be eating every single thing that is an animal protein. You're supposed to be eating red meat. You are the lions of the blood type world. So that means beef, lamb, veal, mutton, buffalo, deer, venison, veal. Okay? Watch what happens in the first 7 days of you eating according to your blood type. In the first 7 days, you're going to lose 7 to 10 pounds of inflammation. In the first 7 days. If y'all just would have been eating red meat and some onions and a glass of pineapple juice, y'all would be losing 2 pounds of inflammation every day. Every day. There are several people here that have lost 100 pounds over the past year just eating according to their blood type. No one's counting calories. No one is counting fat grams. People are just eating according to their blood type. I'm feeling real rich. How are y'all feeling now that y'all started eating according to your blood type? Put it in the comments. And I know everybody's reaction to this information at the beginning is no way, but I'll try it. How are y'all feeling now that you are eating according to your blood type? Put it in the comments. Let the new folks know. Everybody was skeptical. I'm glad I could help. Your ankles are no longer swollen. Brain fog is gone. I'm getting younger. Yay, fantastic. Man, let me tell you something. I was jacked up. I was so sick. I was so sick I couldn't even get out of the bed. I was in pain from head to toe. You're looking younger. I know you are. Y'all are aging backwards. Don't y'all all feel like y'all aging backwards? Go get your foods list, ma'am. Okay? To get your foods list, click my name at the top of the screen here. Okay? When the white thing pops up, hit my name again. It will take you off the live and to my page. Click the link. Download the foods list into your phone. Only eat the beneficial foods and watch what happens to your body over the next 7 days. You're now going to understand how your body works. You're now going to understand what your body is processing, how it's processing it. You've been in your body for decades and you still don't even know how it works. In the first 7 days, you're going to understand it. Go get the foods list. Because the same people always asking about a book don't even read. All y'all need is the straight up info. Okay? Where's blood type? Where's blood type A? You on deck? Let's deal with your thyroid problems. Okay? What is going to help with your thyroid? Turmeric and sea vegetables. Sea vegetables is sea moss, seaweed, nori, kombu, bladderwrack, kelp. Okay? Those things will help your body to make more iodine, and iodine protects your thyroid. Okay? And to repair that leaky gut. I know, my inflammation, the first 6 days, the first 2 days, I lost 6 pounds of inflammation. That was enough inflammation for me to get up finally out of the bed and start moving. So that was all I needed. The first 2 days of me eating according to my blood type, I was like, okay, that's encouraging. All I needed to know is that this thing was working. And now I kept going. So now I'm 2 years in. I am 2 years in. I feel better than I have in decades. I'm 55 years old. I feel better now than I felt when I was 40, when I was 30. Okay? No aches, no pains. Just got over COVID in a week. Okay? So I'm never going back. It's not worth it. Go back to what? Aches and pains? Thank you, ma'am. So what is going to repair your leaky gut? Chicory, onions, peas, prunes, maitake mushrooms, beet greens, collard greens, and fava beans. Yes, ma'am. 55. Yes, sir. 55. I turned 55 in February. My skin wasn't flawless before. No makeup, no. My skin was not flawless. It became flawless. Because y'all have to understand, everything we put in our body is why our body is jacked up. Okay? It all begins with the food. So there's no topical anything that you can put on your skin that is going to solve your problem, because it's an internal problem. Okay? You just turned 57. Happy birthday! So where is blood type A? This is not the full foods list for blood type O. This is just what ailments are you suffering from, what foods are triggering those ailments, and what foods can reverse them. So now let's talk about blood type A. Blood type A, y'all are the problem children of the blood type world. Y'all are the complete opposite of blood type O. Blood type O is the healthiest of all the blood types. You have the strongest cardiovascular system. You have the strongest immune system. Blood type A is on the whole opposite end of the spectrum. Okay? So, blood type A's biggest issue is that you are protein malnourished. That's your big issue. Okay? Damn it. The body needs protein. And as we age, the body needs more protein than it did when we were younger. And as a blood type A, the problem is, even though y'all are eating proteins, the problem is you do not have enough stomach acid to break those proteins down. And if you cannot break the proteins down, your body is not getting any of the minerals and nutrients from the food. So that food is literally sitting in your stomach and putrefying, which is then in of itself making a bunch of problems for no reason. Okay? So here are the things that blood type A deals with. Ineffective animal protein breakdown. Also, you cannot metabolize foods that are high in saturated fats. Then you have adrenal hormone stress imbalance. That's your cortisol. Y'all have a steady stream of cortisol in your blood all day, every day. Okay? That cortisol is your stress hormone. So how many of you A's feel stressed every day? All day, every day. Okay? Your fight or flight hormone is cortisol. Blood type A and blood type B have the same cortisol issues. Okay? So y'all naturally have a higher level of cortisol in your blood all day, every day. The problem with that is this. When your cortisol is high, it also makes your blood sugar high. Okay? It's not just that y'all feel anxious and perfectionistic and all of that. It also raises your insulin. So blood type A is predisposed to diabetes, heart disease, and certain cancers. So that stress hormone could literally make you guys diabetic. How many of you blood type A's are diabetic or pre-diabetic? How many of you blood type A's are diabetic or pre-diabetic? So let me tell you what's happening. Let me tell you what's happening. The fastest way to stress your body out is to put a bunch of food in it it can't digest. Okay? The fastest way to stress out your body and your organs is to try to force it to digest food it's incapable of digesting. Okay? Blood type O has the highest level of stomach acid. This is why blood type O can eat all of that red meat, because that stomach acid breaks that red meat down. Blood type A has very little stomach acid. That means you cannot eat any animal protein at all. You also cannot eat foods that are high in saturated fats. That's the number one way you're stressing yourself out. So when your cortisol is high, it makes your insulin high. Now your body requires more minerals from the food to bring those two hormones back down into balance. When it cannot extract minerals from the food to balance those hormones, it's going to suck minerals out of your teeth and your bones. So your body is sucking minerals out of your skeleton just to survive. So now you got osteoporosis, osteopenia, osteoarthritis, gum disease, weak teeth. Now you got to have replacement surgeries for your knees and your hips and your big toe. That's called bone demineralization. Your body is only surviving because it's sucking minerals out of your skeleton, because you're not feeding it the food that it can extract minerals from. That's problem number one. Number two, you also have thicker blood and larger than normal red blood cells. This is what is contributing to your heart disease. Heart disease is the number one killer in America. And blood type A has more heart disease than all of the other blood types. How do I add minerals to it? You have to eat the right foods. Y'all always are thinking, your thinking is wrong. Okay? You have to eat food that your body can actually digest. Okay? So, when your blood is thick and your red blood cells are larger than normal, that contributes to your heart disease. And what group has more heart disease than all the other groups in America? Black women. Black women have more heart disease than all the other groups in America. So, why is that? How many of you blood type A's have high blood pressure? Put in the comments if you have high blood pressure as a blood type A. When your blood pressure is high, the most common reason is because you are insulin resistant. You are insulin resistant because you are eating a bunch of carbohydrates. When you become insulin resistant, glucose is trying to get into your red blood cells. When your red blood cells resist the glucose, it causes your arteries and your veins to constrict. So now, you, with your already thick blood and your larger than normal red blood cells, are causing your own arteries and veins to get smaller. That's going to create blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, DVTs, heart attacks. How many of y'all have had blood clots or DVTs? How many of y'all are on blood thinners? How many of y'all are on blood thinners? You're on AFib. Arterial. Here's what's going on. Y'all have a higher level of blood clotting factor 8. Just naturally. Blood type O has the thinnest blood. Blood type A has the thickest. But there are also food that makes your blood even thicker than it already is. So why are you on blood thinners? Because you're actually eating food that makes your blood thick. So let's get into the food. Okay? And then you have bad bacterial overgrowth on top of that. So it's not just that y'all have bad bacteria. Blood type A and blood type AB has an overgrowth of bad bacteria. Now, that overgrowth of bad bacteria coupled with your weaker immune system means that you guys are creating more mucus than all the other blood types. How many of y'all have mucus issues all the time? Put it in the comments. The reason that you produce more mucus than all the other blood types is because you have a weaker immune system. And you're always going to see these people telling y'all, oh, you need to get rid of mucus. It's the beginning of all disease. That's a lie. Mucus literally protects your immune system. Okay? It takes mucus to blink your eyeballs. It takes mucus to digest food. Okay? So cheese what? I don't understand the question. So cheese what? Y'all are going to create more mucus because you're a blood type A. I say all that to say stop fucking worrying about the mucus. Okay? Because if you didn't have any mucus, your ass would be sick all the time. Y'all already be sick, but you would be sick all the time. Okay? The number one problem for blood type A are these foods. Red meat. Beef, lamb, veal, mutton, deer, venison. Y'all are never supposed to eat red meat, ever. Why? Because your body cannot digest it. Pork, organ meats, crustaceans, lobster, crab, shellfish. Y'all cannot have no shellfish. That is shrimp, crawfish, lobster, crab, what is it? What other things? Clams, oysters, mussels. No seafood. No one benefits from seafood. Nobody. You want to know where you got all them parasites from? Yeah, you can't handle conch. You want to know where you got all those parasites from? Conch is actually snail though. Blood type A benefits from snail. So you might be able to have that. Conch and snail is pretty much the same thing. No one benefits from, I don't know why why are you on blood thinners? You're being duped, ma'am. Unless you're just sitting up eating a bunch of carbohydrates, there's no reason, or drinking a bunch, there's no reason you should be on blood thinners as a blood type O. Blood type O has the least amount of blood clotting factor 8. Y'all could literally get into an accident and bleed out because your blood very rarely clots. So why is your doctor putting you on a blood thinner other than to make some money? Why now? I'm very confused by that. You're being duped. Y'all blood is super thin. So also, y'all cannot have, as a blood type A, y'all cannot have tropical oils. That's coconut oil, avocado oil, palm kernel oil. Because your body cannot break those oils down. Also, industrial oils, corn oil, canola oil, grapeseed oil, sunflower, safflower. None of those industrial oils because your body cannot break those oils down. And then cheese, high fat cheeses. Blood type A cannot have no dairy at all. Go get your foods list. Avocado doesn't benefit anybody. Avocado is not on nobody's beneficial list. Not nobody's. What is making your blood thicker than it already is? Y'all already were born with thick blood as a blood type A, but then you're eating foods that make your blood thicker. What foods are those? The number one thing is vinegar. Y'all be out here doing vinegar shots, drinking apple cider vinegar, washing all your fruits and vegetables with vinegar. Every condiment in your house has vinegar in it. pickles, relish, olives, ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, salad dressing, hot sauce, barbecue sauce. Makes your blood thick. What else? Oranges makes your blood thick. How would you like to know that the blood clots and the DVTs that you have come from your love of oranges and orange juice? Because y'all love being fruitarians. Here comes Fats creeping up the steps again. What's up? Come here. What you been doing? Y'all see Fats is turning into a silver fox. All this little silver hair under here. Fats, did you say hi to everybody? I guess that's a hi. You killed me coming up the steps slow. I think he gets that from me. Fatsy! Come here! Come over here! Come here! Fats, come here. Bring your fat ass over here. Say hi to everybody. You gonna say hi to everybody? Look at you looking pretty. You look like a handsome boy. You're a handsome man. Yes, you are. You're a big handsome man. You see yourself? There's a window right there, so he sees people. Yeah? Okay. Well, what happened? Really? All right. Well, okay. Thank you, Fats. Thank you. Thank you. Good boy. Thank you for this top flight security. Okay, I'm done. I just wanted you to say hi to everybody. Why are you under the desk? Thank you, my love. I'm making some fish today. I'll get you some fish later. Yeah? AIDS, we should stick to veggies and fruits. No, I'm gonna tell you what you should stick to. Okay? Hold on. Let's finish talking about what's making your blood thick. Okay? Vinegar, oranges, dairy. Thank you. Dairy, distilled liquor. How would you like to know that your blood clots and DVTs came from your love of liquor? Liquor makes your blood thicker. How would you like to know that your heart disease comes from your love of, she said, wait a damn minute. How would you like to know? How come nobody told us that? Do y'all realize how dangerous alcohol is? Oatmeal is horrific on the body. You should never eat oatmeal ever. Oatmeal, just throw that shit in the trash. How come nobody ever told us how dangerous alcohol was? But y'all want to outlaw weed, but you keep selling us liquor. How many liquor stores y'all got in your neighborhood? Oatmeal is trash. It immediately raises your insulin levels, and then it raises your estrogen. Okay? So if you have an autoimmune disease, let's say you're a man and you eat oatmeal on a regular basis, that is increasing your estrogen levels. So anything that's increasing your estrogen is going to lower your testosterone. Okay? Not only does it increase your estrogen, but if you're pregnant and you're eating oatmeal, it slows down fetal growth in your body. If you're giving it to your kids who are going through puberty, it slows down their growth during puberty. Oats are trash because of all of the chemicals in the oats. I've been telling y'all about oatmeal for over a year, and they're just now telling y'all how bad oats are. They should have taken oats off everything oats. Granola, all the cereals, the cookies, everything oats should be off the shelves. And I don't understand why our government is still allowing it to be sold. Didn't y'all see a few months ago when they recalled all of the oat products? Y'all didn't see that? Every blood type should stop eating oats. Everyone. Y'all didn't see that? It was all over Fox News too, finally. Even Fox was talking about it. So anywho, no more oats, folks. Yeah, that's exactly why, because they want you to eat them oats. Listen, these people want us to be sick. How are they going to make money if we're not eating the foods that are making us sick? The number one industry in America is pharmaceuticals. They're all in cahoots together. All of them. Our doctors, our politicians, the pharmaceutical companies, they're all in cahoots together. 70% of all Americans is on at least one prescription drug. They want us on prescription drugs because how easy are we to control if we're dependent on drugs that we get from them? This is why I come here every day, because I want y'all to get off them drugs. Because when you are under a doctor's care, you have absolutely no rights to your body. First and foremost, y'all need to understand that. When you are under a doctor's care, you are literally signing away your rights to your own body. They can come and snatch your ass up from your house right now, you and your kids. Right now. How about oat milk? If I just said all oat products are bad, what makes you think that oat milk is going to be good? How are they making the oat milk? Are they making the oat milk without the oats? Are you getting oat-free oat milk? Where is the common sense, my friends? You drinking oat-free oat milk? If oat milk was so fantastic, why is it just now invented? Why has no one been drinking oat milk for centuries? All these alternative milks is just to make money. That shit, none of that shit's any good. Leave it alone. So anywho, what else is making your blood super thick? Vinegar, oranges, dairy foods, distilled liquor, and guar gum. Guar gum is in your almond milk. Your almond milk is making your blood thick. How would you like to know that your blood clots and DVTs are coming from your love of almond milk? And other milks that have guar gum in it. Anything that has guar gum in it. Okay? Let's talk about what's making this overgrowth of bad bacteria in your gut. Here's the thing. The human body is made up of mostly bacteria. Okay? So when you're eating foods, what can you drink? Drink some water. Drink your spit. Who the hell is sitting around just drinking almond milk? Who's sitting around just drinking glasses of almond milk? Coconut doesn't benefit anybody. Well, drink some damn water. You want to know why your blood is so damn thick? Y'all don't even drink enough water. If you just upped your water intake, it would thin out your blood. But y'all want to drink everything but water. I don't like the taste of water. Water don't taste like nothing. The fuck? What water are you drinking that has a taste? Let me tell y'all about this bad bacteria. Blood type A has more bad bacteria than all the other blood types. Bacteria, we have trillions of bacteria in our body, okay? And several hundred different strains. There is literally a strain of bacteria that is at the root of your diabetes. Okay? There's a strain of bacteria that is in all of our gut. That is what is at the root of your diabetes. And the drugs that they prescribe to you are considered ACE inhibitors. And that stands for alpha glucosidase inhibiting drugs. I do not do one-on-one consultations because I am not your doctor. This is your consultation. So whatever problems you have, you need to be asking me while I'm here. Don't DM me asking me nothing. Don't be sending me your phone number asking me to call you, because I'm not going to do it. I am giving you the tools that you need to save your own life. I'm not your coach. I'm not your manager. I'm not your doctor. I'm giving you everything that you need to save yourself. That's all you need, is the right information. Okay? We've been lied to so much. The only thing we need is the right info. And this is what I'm giving you. Okay? Yes, B is next. Bad bacteria in your gut is going to cause endometriosis, alopecia, your urinary tract infections, your yeast infections, your bad skin issues, acne, psoriasis, eczema, dermatitis, rosacea, IBS, IBD, certain cancers. Blood type A is predisposed to certain cancers, like stomach cancer. Okay? Bad bacteria is what is at the root of all of those ailments. What is creating the bad bacteria in blood type A's? Potatoes. White, sweet, yellow, Irish, Idaho, it doesn't matter. Y'all should never, ever, ever eat potatoes. You want to know why you have all of those ailments? Potatoes. You want to know why your kidneys are jacked up? Potatoes. Why are you producing so much mucus? Potatoes. Blood type A cannot eat potatoes. You also should never be eating ground black pepper, navy beans, kidney beans, lima beans, oranges, and orange juice. Oranges and orange juice creates bad bacteria in everyone's gut. Oh, and whey protein shakes. You cannot have whey protein because you cannot have dairy. So how many of y'all are eating potatoes 2-3 times a week? How many of y'all fancied yourselves as being vegans and y'all are eating all these potatoes? A, B should avoid cauliflower, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts. That's a lie. That's a lie, sweethearts. Whew. What kind of milk should we drink? Are you sitting around drinking milk, ma'am? And who is we? Go get your foods list. Your foods list tells you exactly what you are supposed to be eating every day of your life. Click my name. When the white thing pops up, hit my name again. It takes you off the live and to my page. Click the link on my page. Download the foods list to your phone. The first 7 days, you're going to lose 7 to 10 pounds of inflammation. Most importantly, you're going to feel better than you have felt in decades. You thought you were doing something with the protein shakes? You were doing something. It wasn't anything good, but you were doing something. Blood type A and blood type O is supposed to have vegan shakes, not dairy, because y'all can't have dairy. So if you're looking for a shake, just click the link on my page. All of the products on CE Organics are 20% off. to celebrate the launch of our new supplements line by the end of this week. So go and take advantage of the 20% off site-wide. So if you're looking for a protein shake, you're getting 20% off the protein shakes. Okay? So let's turn it around for blood type A. What is the protein that blood type A benefits from? The number one thing that is going to change your life drastically as a blood type A is soy. Soy is the beef of the blood type A world. It is a complete protein. No, it does not raise your estrogen. It does the opposite in blood type A. It raises your estrogen if you're blood type O and B, but it lowers your estrogen if you are blood type A and AB. Most of us have estrogen dominance, okay? And having estrogen dominance is at the root of your autoimmune diseases and a lot of ailments people are suffering from, like PCOS and fibroids, okay? I can't, it mess with my thyroid. Ma'am, it's not soy that's messing with your thyroid because you ain't even eating no soy. And here's the thing, y'all are eating soy all the time. If you're eating at Chick-fil-A, you're eating soy. If you're eating at Popeyes, you're eating soy. If you're eating Ezekiel bread, you're eating soy. If you're eating Hidden Valley Ranch, you're eating soy. But the minute I say eat some soy, you're like, oh, it messes with my thyroid. Well, really? Your thyroid problems are coming from you having bad bacteria in your gut. If you are a blood type A, you benefit from tofu, tempeh, edamame, bean curd. That's what you are supposed to be eating. Oh, it messes with my thyroid. What's messing with your thyroid is all of this shit. Potatoes. Bet you didn't know that. Black pepper, navy beans, oranges, kidney beans, lima beans, and whey protein. Not soy. If you do not know anything about tofu, first and foremost, you're on an Asian app. There are hundreds of thousands of tofu videos right here on TikTok. Secondly, I have a 10-minute tutorial on my page that breaks down tofu, how to cook it, all the different firmnesses, okay? Your life is drastically going to change if you are a blood type A and you start eating tofu. Okay? Because tofu is extremely high in protein, is extremely high. How many of y'all are anemic? I was extremely anemic before I started eating for my blood type. My blood type is AB negative, so I also benefit from tofu. Okay? I was extremely anemic, to the point that I was eating a bag of ice every single day. A bag. Eating it, craving it, had to have it, had an attitude if I didn't have no ice. Okay? 6 weeks, my anemia was gone. I have not had any anemia problems ever since. Yeah, I was jacked up. Okay? Tofu is extremely high in iron, is the world's most powerful isoflavone. So if you're dealing with PCOS, if you're dealing with fibroids, tofu will literally help you. Well, thank you. So what else do y'all benefit from? Y'all benefit from 25 different fish. Okay? 3 different types of salmon, cod, sardines, all of that. There is never a time that blood type A should be missing any protein. So between soy and fish, y'all are set. Okay? You just had a hysterectomy because of fibroids? I'm sorry to hear that. Fibroids come from chicken. Do you still eat chicken, ma'am? Fibroids and PCOS come from chicken. Let me finish up with A, and I'm going to explain to y'all all about the chicken and the estrogen. So what else do y'all benefit from? Snapper, snails, acceptable legumes, beans, and nuts. Y'all also benefit from peanuts. Okay, so when you get your foods list, you'll see exactly what legumes and beans and nuts you benefit from. What is going to thin out your blood? Oh, it was too late, wasn't it? I'm sorry to hear that, ma'am. So, what is going to thin out your blood as a blood type A? Lemons, water. Y'all should be drinking lemon water every single day. You should start your day off with lemon water. Why? Number one, it's going to thin out your blood, okay? Which is going to lower your chances of getting blood clots and pulmonary embolisms and DVTs. But number two, it's going to break up all of that mucus. Remember, y'all have more mucus than all the other blood types. So if you start your day off with lemon water, it's going to break up all of that accumulated mucus that you've accumulated overnight, okay? And give you smoother bowel movements. Also, what else thins out your blood? Pineapples, blueberries, blackberries, green tea. I drink a pot of green tea every day. Whether I'm live or not, I drink a pot of green tea every day, okay? Green tea, and these are the oils that thin out your blood. Olive oil, flaxseed oil, and walnut oil. Walnut oil is my absolute favorite oil, okay? I get it off of Amazon. What is going to make your bacteria happy? Escarole, dandelion, chard, rapini, which is broccoli rabe, fava beans, prunes, and silver dollar mushrooms. This is what is going to convert your bad bacteria into good bacteria. Okay? So go get your foods list. Click my name at the top. When the white thing pops up, hit my name again. It takes you to my page. Click the link. Download the foods list. You don't need no sweetener for your tea. Have you heard me stirring up anything? Just drink your tea regular. The problem that y'all have is y'all are addicted to sweets. You don't need no sweetener. You're going to be just fine. Okay? So, where's blood type B? Where is blood type B? Come on in here. We got any B's on the live? Blood type B, y'all are the most balanced of all the blood types, okay? Y'all can have a little bit of everything. And something that's surprising about you guys is you're extremely healthy. Y'all very rarely get sick, but when y'all do get sick, y'all heal up rather quickly, okay? But here are the things that are a problem for your blood type. You experience lectin sensitivity. Lectin sensitivity is you're extremely sensitive to the lectins in food. All whole foods have lectins, okay? Lectins are just little proteins in all whole foods that when your blood comes in contact with those lectins, it will cause a chemical reaction to happen in your body, okay? That chemical reaction can be positive or negative. But in a lot of cases, it's negative, okay? So as a blood type B, you also have liver detox dysfunction. I feel fantastic, but I always make mucus, so you're always going to see me blowing my nose. How you doing, ma'am? What's going on with you, Miss Latoya? So also, y'all have hyperassimilator tendencies. Hyperassimilator means you have a particular overabundance of this one strain of bacteria. That strain of bacteria breaks down digestive resistant starches, turns those starches into sugar, and stores them as fat in your body. That literally could be why you're diabetic. If you're diabetic as a blood type B, put it in the comments. Blood type B has the highest population of diabetics in the world. And then also, what is unbalancing your gut? Here are the foods that are problems for blood type B. First and foremost, blood type B, here are the symptoms of lectin sensitivity, okay? Swollen and painful joints, inflammation, bad skin, neurological problems, hormonal fluctuations, gut issues. We're talking about blood type B. the number one food that will kill you as a blood type B is chicken. First of all, no blood type benefits from chicken. Not one. Okay? If chicken was so healthy, how come no one benefits from it? What y'all have to know about chicken is this. Chicken has 100 times the level of estrogen in its little body than we have in our whole human body. So literally, you're eating a bucket of estrogen. Today's chickens have been genetically modified to have higher levels of estrogen. Estrogen is a growth hormone. Okay? So the reason they have genetically modified the chickens to have higher levels of estrogen is so that the chickens grow faster to meet the demand. How are you feeling since you let go of chicken, Mike? The chickens that you're eating today are only 42 days old because it only takes 42 days for a chicken to reach slaughter weight of 6.5 pounds. Okay? So you're eating chicks, and those chicks are full of estrogen. Let's talk about estrogen for a second. How many of y'all have an autoimmune disease? If you have an autoimmune disease, at least one, put it in the comments. 50 million Americans has at least one autoimmune disease. 50 million. And out of those 50 million, 80% are women. And if you have lupus, MS, and rheumatoid arthritis, it's 90% women that have that autoimmune disease. Why do you think that is? And African American women have lupus more than anybody else. It has to do with your consumption of chicken. Estrogen feeds autoimmune diseases. And as long as you are feeding your disease, it's never going to go away. Estrogen is a growth hormone. Why do you think you get growths in your body? Fibroids are growths. PCOS, cysts. Why do men get man boobs? Okay? Estrogen causes growths in the body. And as long as you continue to feed your autoimmune disease, you are never going to get rid of it. What came during COVID? Y'all sure do be blaming COVID for a lot of shit. Y'all ate y'all way into these diseases. Then you want to blame COVID for it. You were still eating chicken during COVID. Can't blame COVID for that, ma'am. You were eating chicken. Okay? Why is it that little girls start their period, little black girls and little Hispanic girls start their periods at 7, 8, 9, 10 years old? Because what is at the root of our food? What is at the root of our culture? Chicken and pork. Okay? So you're saying working overnight gave you MS, ma'am? Then that would mean that every person that works at night would have MS. You just can't take responsibility for eating chicken every day of your life? Y'all have been sucking on chicken bones since you had those first little teeth. Man, let's stop talking about it. Okay? You're gonna blame COVID, you're gonna blame working at night, working overnights for you having MS? The reason that little girls start their periods at 7, 8, 9, 10 years old in the African American community and in the Hispanic community is because you have been giving little girls and little boys chicken since they had those first two little teeth. Okay? You've been feeding them chicken 3 times a week. This is why other groups of little girls do not start their periods that early. Okay? And then by the time your girls are in their teens, they're going to end up with fibroids or cysts or really super painful periods. And then your doctor is going to suggest putting them on birth control pills. And then by the time they're 21, 22, they're going to end up with a hysterectomy. And all this time, you're still feeding them chicken. How many of y'all have teenage girls and they have horrible periods? Horrible period pain? How many of you? How many of you have horrible period pain? When you stop eating chicken for 1 week, you are going to see how different your body feels. Chicken was literally at the root of most of my problems. My horrible, horrible menopause, my inflammation, my bad skin, all of that. I didn't say pork, ma'am. I said chicken. I noticed that you didn't say you stopped eating chicken. You stopped eating pork for 16 years, but I bet your ass was still eating chicken, weren't you? Y'all just can't accept that the thing you love the most is what's hurting you the most. That's usually how it happens. Because that's the thing you're eating most consistently. If you sit back and think about, what do I eat most often? Okay? I don't want to talk about it anymore, ma'am. I'm telling you why you have the disease that you have and you are pulling everything out of your ass except chicken. Chicken is extremely harmful. First of all, chickens eat anything. Okay? Chickens eat the same shit that pigs eat. But y'all have to understand the effects of estrogen on our body. 70% of all women in America over the age of 35 have elevated levels of estrogen. A little black girl at the age of 10 has more estrogen in her blood than a grown white woman does. Why is it that black women have more hysterectomies than all other groups of women in this country? Why is it? We have hysterectomies 3-1. What other things raise estrogen in your body? Chicken, oats, soy if you are blood type O and B, liquor, stress, and your liver not working properly. All of those things is why your estrogen is high. How come your doctor didn't tell y'all stop eating chicken? Y'all walking around with fibroids and PCOS, but your doctor did not tell you to stop eating chicken? Y'all are walking around with a whole autoimmune disease, but your doctor didn't tell you to stop eating chicken? Your doctor recommended it. I know he did. First of all, turkey does not benefit anybody but blood type AB. No other blood type benefits from turkey. So the minute that I say to y'all that y'all should stop eating chicken, your mind goes to, turkey. Or it goes to, oh, I'm supposed to be vegan. Y'all benefit from red meat. Blood type B and blood type O benefits from red meat only. 71% of the African American community benefits from red meat only. Why? Because your genetic ancestors only ate red meat for thousands and thousands of years. You were never supposed to be eating no chicken, and you were never supposed to be eating no pork. Yet that's what's pushed on us as a community. Ask yourselves why that is. Because those people know we're supposed to be eating red meat. Throughout our history, that's all we ate. Okay? If you go travel your ass through Africa, you're going to see a bunch of beef and a bunch of goat and a bunch of ram. You are not going to see no chickens because chickens are not indigenous to Africa, and you're not going to see no pigs because pigs are not indigenous to Africa. Okay? These people know exactly what chicken and pork is doing in our body. And they are the ones benefiting from us eating chicken and pork. That is why your entire neighborhood is full of chicken restaurants and barbecue shacks and liquor stores. All that shit is raising your estrogen. All of it. So anywho, what else is giving you the lectin sensitivity? Chicken, corn, buckwheat, wheat, sesame, amaranth, soy, and rye. If you're dealing with inflammation and bad skin and stomach issues and hormonal fluctuations and neurological problems, it's because of those foods right there. You just had a steak, you ain't tired, because food is not supposed to make you tired. That is why whenever somebody's like, oh, I got the itis, I'm like, anytime you get the itis after you eat, that's your body saying, I'm not supposed to eat that. Food is supposed to give you energy. You are never supposed to be tired after eating. And y'all make a joke out of that shit. Oh, I'm had itis, did it? Food is supposed to give you fuel. It is not supposed to knock you the fuck out. So your body has been telling you for years, every time y'all eat something you're not supposed to eat and you pass the fuck out, that is hypoglycemia. It has dropped your blood sugar so damn low that you passed out. That's not normal, sweetie. That's not the way your body is set up to work. That's not how it works. Okay? So hold on. Let's talk about what's messing up your liver function. Your liver is your major detox organ. It also will detox high levels of estrogen out of your body. So if your liver is not functioning properly, you're going to have higher levels of estrogen, which is just going to feed your autoimmune disease. So here are the foods that interfere with your proper liver function. Lentils, black beans, black-eyed peas, mung beans, artichokes, and aloe. Okay? Now let's talk about this hyperassimilator. There's a particular strain of bacteria called alpha-glucosidase. Remember, our bodies have hundreds of different strains of bacteria. That particular strain of bacteria is in all of our gut, but for some reason, it's a higher level in blood type B. That particular strain of bacteria breaks down digestive resistant starches. Starches that your normal other bodies don't break down, like corn. Everybody has a running joke that corn don't digest in my body, right? It digests in blood type Bs. That particular strain will break down digestive resistant starches, turns them into sugar, and stores them as fat in your body. Okay? So instead of converting the food to energy, it's converting it to sugar. And then when you go to the doctor will say, oh, you're diabetic. And then he'll prescribe you metformin. Metformin is considered an ACE inhibitor. ACE inhibitor means an alpha glucosidase inhibiting drug. So the drugs you're being prescribed is just to inhibit this particular strain of bacteria. Why didn't your doctor just say, hey, you have more alpha glucosidase bacteria. Let's stop eating foods that are increasing that particular bacteria so you won't have to be diabetic. How come they didn't tell y'all that? Diabetes drugs are the #1 selling drug in America. So what foods are increasing your level of alpha glucosidase bacteria? Peanuts, tomatoes, soy, cashews, corn, cornstarch, black pepper, poppy seeds, pinto beans, maltodextrin, and rhubarb. When I had COVID, I was like, I'm going to sell my concert tickets because now I'm paranoid about it. I said, fuck that shit. I'm going to see Jodeci on Friday the 5th. And then the next week I'm going to see Missy Elliott. I'm not giving up my concert tickets. I'm going to put on a mask and I'm going to see the show. Life continues. Man, I got to go see Boyz II Men in September or October. One of them. Because who knows when they're going to go on tour again, and who knows how long I'm going to live. I'm not going to stop living because of fucking COVID. I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to find me a clear mask to put on, and I'm going to go enjoy my life. Especially now that I know I can get over it in a week. I'm going to gird up my immune system, take all my little mushrooms, and be ready to battle. But I'm going to see that show. And I will be wearing my glasses, so I will be recording. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I gave up. How many years of life did we give up to COVID? 2? We was in the house for 2 damn years? I ain't gonna do it. I'm not giving COVID one more day of my time. Yes, I have mushroom supplements. Right now, I have a new line of supplements coming out this week, and we'll have 6, 7, 8 new mushroom products. But right now, I have Mushroom Boost. Mushroom Boost is my only product that I have right now, but at the end of the week, I'll have 8 more. And then by next week, the CBD line will be launching. What about potatoes? What about's not a question. So, what is unbalancing your gut bacteria? Sorghum, peanuts, sucrose, dextrose, carrageenan, distilled liquor, and acacia. So how do we turn this around for blood type B? The number one thing that blood type B can do to combat the lectin sensitivity from the chicken and all that other shit is to start eating some cultured dairy products. I would not be doing a bunch of potatoes if I were you. Potatoes, first of all, potatoes don't benefit anybody. Okay? Potatoes do not benefit anybody. And nightshade vegetables, which potatoes are, immediately trigger inflammation in your body. So I would just let that go. Okay? Cultured dairy products is sour cream. Do I know your Nana? How the fuck would I know if I know your Nana? Cultured dairy products are sour cream, Greek yogurt, ricotta cheese, kefir, cottage cheese, mozzarella cheese, feta cheese, and paneer. Okay? Blood type B benefits from certain cultured dairy products. Those dairy products act like probiotics and prebiotic in your gut. Okay? What is the protein that blood type B benefits from? Lamb, goat, venison, deer, veal, mutton, rabbit. Blood type B benefits from all the other red meats except beef. Beef is on your neutral list. Okay? But my son lost 60 pounds in the first 6 months. He's a blood type B, eating according to his blood type. It just melted away. And all he was eating was lamb, goat, his little lamb, tomato-less chili. What else? Venison. Okay? I'm telling y'all, your whole life is going to change. Why would I know this person? I don't know this person. Okay? Please stop eating chicken. Your entire life is going to change the minute you stop eating it. Okay? What is going to improve your liver function as a blood type B? Mustard greens, beet greens, green tea, licorice root tea. That's what I have in this pot right now. Green tea and licorice root. Parsnips, curry powder, and ginger root. Y'all will literally lose weight eating curry goat, and curried lamb, which makes me want to shake y'all's shoulders really hard. Okay? What is going to blunt that alpha glucosidase bacteria? Okay? You made some curry goat? Curry goat is the bomb. Curry lamb is the bomb. The bomb. Mushrooms. Silver dollar, enoki and maitake mushrooms, whey protein shakes, blueberries, Brussels sprouts, blackberries, and grapes. If you're diabetic, you need to be incorporating these things. Okay? Silver dollar, enoki and maitake mushrooms, whey protein shakes. I got my whey protein shakes are on sale this week. Go get them. Blueberries, Brussels sprouts, blackberries, and grapes. And what is going to make your gut bacteria happy? Cabbage, molasses, brewer's yeast. Okay? Add some molasses to y'all's tea. That's good gut health for you. So this is not the full foods list. This is just what ailments are you guys prone to, what foods are triggering those ailments, and what foods will reverse them. So go and get the full foods list. Click my name at the top. When a white thing pops up, hit my name again. It'll take you to my page. Click the link, download your foods list, and in the first 7 days, you're gonna lose 7 to 10 pounds. Just eating according to your blood type, okay? Where's blood type AB? This is the last blood type. Where is blood type AB? Last one and we're done. Do we have any ABs? If we don't have no ABs, we're done. Watch somebody pop up. I'm an AB. I knew it. I am also blood type AB. A lot of the things that we deal with are because we are a hybrid. I'm also AB negative, okay? We are a hybrid blood type. So we have both A and B antigens on our red blood cells. So a lot of the issues that blood type A and B have, we also have, okay? So what are the ailments that are common to us? Bad bacterial overgrowth, cell signaling issues. Our cells carry messages throughout our body from our gut to our brain, and that gets thrown off depending on the foods that we're eating. Also, stress. Foods will stress out and unbalance our immune system. And we also have lectin sensitivities. We're extremely sensitive to the lectins in foods. So the number one thing that is a problem for us, just like blood type B, is chicken. We should never eat chicken because the lectin in the meat of the chicken attacks our bloodstream, causing our red blood cells to fuse together, creating blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, DVTs, autoimmune diseases, and stroke. Chicken will literally kill us. Okay? That is why I had so many health issues. And the good thing about blood type AB is that we very rarely get autoimmune diseases. So that's pretty much the only thing that saved me from having one. Okay? It does not matter if that chicken is organic. Somebody wrote me and asked me if it was American chicken. Can they have chicken from another country? I was like, y'all are doing too much. Okay? I'm not going through any of that shit to eat no chicken. I'm not flying no chicken in from no another country. I'm not checking passports on the chicken. Leave that shit alone. I was like, are you kidding me? What if I grow it myself? You can grow that chicken up in the church. It's still gonna kill you. What else is giving us the lectin sensitivity? Remember, lectin sensitivity is swollen and painful joints, bad skin, hormonal problems, neurological problems, gut issues. What else? Chicken, corn. What does corn do? Corn stops insulin production in your body. Okay? Corn stops insulin production in your body. Insulin is a hormone. Also, haddock, flounder, kidney beans, mung beans, chickpeas. What do chickpeas do in the body? Chickpeas also stops insulin production in your body. And all these hoteps and vegans out here making y'all eat these damn chickpeas. Chickpeas stop insulin production in your body just like corn. What else? Sesame, sunflower seeds, lima beans, black beans, fava beans, black-eyed peas, and buckwheat. We cannot have none of that. It's going to trigger inflammation in our body. It is going to be painful. Okay? What is giving us bad bacterial overgrowth? Remember, bad bacteria is what is causing alopecia, endometriosis, urinary tract infections, yeast infections, IBS, IBD, all your bad skin issues. All of that comes from bad bacteria. What creates bad bacteria in blood type ABs? Oranges. Again, oranges and orange juice is bad for everybody. Camembert cheese, bananas, distilled liquor, dextrose, sucrose, fructose, guar gum, guava, mangoes, carrageenan, cornstarch, sago, adzuki beans, radishes, rhubarb, sorghum, and Jerusalem artichokes. Blood type AB is not for sugar. We're not for artificial sugar. We're not for real sugar. It's just not for us. Okay? What stresses us out and unbalances our immune system? Sorghum, sucrose, dextrose, carrageenan, distilled liquor. Okay? Acacia, coffee, aspartame, and pork. I can tell you right now, all that shit is accurate. I just never paid any attention to it. But I can pinpoint, what about chicken eggs? Chicken eggs are high in estrogen. Y'all out here taking all these little blue pills and wondering why your testosterone is low. It is because you're eating a bunch of foods that raise your estrogen. If you are a man and your estrogen is high, that's what triggers type 2 diabetes and prostate cancer. Okay? If I were you, I would not be eating a bunch of eggs. What's up? Hi, come here. What you doing? What's up, my love? I'm almost done. You want to help mommy finish? So, here's how we turn it around as a blood type AB. What is going to block the lectin sensitivity? Cultured dairy products. Yogurt, feta cheese, mozzarella cheese, farmer's cheese, sour cream. We, again, just like blood type B, benefit from certain cultured dairy products. What's the protein that blood type AB benefits from? Turkey. We're the only blood type that benefits from turkey. The only one. Also, cod, which is what I'm having for dinner today. Eggs, we actually benefit from chicken eggs, but I don't really mess with no eggs, okay? Tuna, salmon, sardines, grouper, tofu, and tempeh. So we have plenty of things we can get our protein from. What is going to improve the cell signaling in our body? Watermelon, curry powder, figs, garlic, onions, cranberries, green tea, eggplant, cherries, plums, olive oil, peanuts, walnuts, walnut oil, and blackberries. I probably get 4 or 5 of these things in my system every day. Okay? And what is going to balance our gut? Mushrooms, silver dollar, portobello, enoki, and maitake. Miso, cabbage, kefir, amaranth, dandelion greens, watercress, and brewer's yeast. That's what's going to make our bacteria happy. Okay? We did it, guys. Yeah. Oh, it took a couple of hours. So, If you do not have your foods list, if you do not know what you are supposed to be eating, just click my name at the top, then click my name again when it pops up. Get your foods list, download it into your phone. By this time next week, you will have lost 10 pounds, 7 to 10 pounds of inflammation, and more importantly, feel better than you felt in years. I think that B and AB have it. I think that B has it the best, honestly. I think that B is very fortunate because they get some cheese, they get some meat, they get a lot of fruits. What is it, my love? Come here. You gonna say goodbye to everybody? Okay. So I would definitely love to be an O. If I had to choose my blood type, I would choose to be an O. Yeah, we don't need no lights today because we got off with the sun still out. You gonna say goodbye to everybody? Come here. Say goodbye, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. So I will turn on the lights tomorrow. Do I recommend parasite cleansing every month? I recommend parasite cleansing every day. Okay? Because O is the simplest, to me, in my opinion, O is the simplest of all the blood types. They have a strong cardiovascular system. They have a strong immune system. All they need to be happy and healthy is red meat and exercise. I like simplicity. Just getting up every day and knowing that all I have to do is eat some beef. Sign me up. Sign me up. I can just get up and start my day with a hamburger patty. Sign me up. But you know, not everybody appreciates simplicity. People like drama. Just making me a hamburger patty for breakfast? Shit. Are you kidding? I'll take it. So I will be here again tomorrow. I'll be here between 6 and 7 p.m. Eastern time. And that's that. Okay? I love you guys. I'm so glad we figured out our connectivity issues. Nobody should be eating no tomatoes. Go get your foods list. Okay? Mwah. I'll see y'all back here tomorrow night. Bye. Boop, 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 boop. It's time for me to go make dinner.